ticketfm.com.
Hey, Nebraska! Registration is officially closed for the 40th Annual Cornhusker State Games, taking place July 11th through the 21st in Lincoln, Omaha, and other Nebraska communities. The Cornhusker State Games will feature 70 sports for athletes of all ages and abilities. If you didn't sign up but want to follow along for results or watch the action yourself, go to cornhuskerstategames.com. Thanks to our partners, Nebraska Orthopedic Center, Pepsi Cola, Nebraska Medical Association, and Farmers Mutual of Nebraska.
The weather is hot, the kids are out of school, and you're on your way to the lake and summer road trips. Are you getting to your vacation spot comfortably, or is your car letting you down? Mullen Motors Lot is full of great vehicles to take home, so you don't have to worry about your current car barely surviving another road trip. Come check out their lot just north of 48th and Layton and find your next ride for summer road trips and beyond. Mullen Motors.
No tag-ons, just quality vehicles. Mullen Motors.
NEBCO is hiring CDL drivers for ready-mixed concrete, Husker Concrete, and Beatrice Concrete. NEBCO offers great pay, medical and retirement benefits, paid time off, and they pay for CDL training. Apply today and start your new career with a $2,500 hiring bonus. From NEBCO's beginning in 1908, it's the employees that have formed the company's solid foundation. Start your career today. Visit nebcoinc.com. That's NEBCOINC.com.
Ooh, what a day. I could sure use an afternoon pick-me-up. Hold up. The new 93.7 The Ticket location has a milk, coffee, and tea inside? Oh, yeah. This is a game changer.
Need an afternoon pick-me-up? How about a coffee or smoothie on your way to work? Stop by the Ticket Mill location on 1040 O Street to get your
On his way.
location. We know it'll make your day a million times better.
Start your Sundays off right with Jeff and Nicole Essink on Fitness Fanatics. Jeff and Nicole discuss health and wellness, how to achieve fitness goals, and more through the life of gym owners and gym goers. It's Fitness Fanatics from 9 to 11 a.m. on Sundays on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. Also online at theticketfm.com.
On the internet.
KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket. Welcome in to We Talk Facts with 9-year NBA veteran and Nebraska Basketball Hall of Famer Erick Strickland and 2-time Nebraska Football National Champion Clester Johnson. Talking and taking names in sports and day-to-day living. Sit back, relax, and join the show with 9-year NBA vet and Nebraska Basketball Hall of Famer Erick Strickland. And 2-time Nebraska Football National Champion, Clester Johnson.
There's a song that used to go back in the day when Clester and I was, on our way up. And it was called Here We Go. Back on another episode. Yeah, it's another episode of We Talk Facts. It's Thursday, and this day is the day that Strickland looks forward to because Uncle Kevy came in and hollered at us. But WTF, We Talk Facts. Thank you guys for tuning in, joining in. We get the radio listeners back today. So if you want to tap in on the conversation, 402-464-5685 on the Sutter Heyman text line. Clester Johnson is remote today, working from home, had to take care of some home duties, some home activities. And we also have Harrison Arns here in studio with us, as well as on the board, Naya Davis. Once again, Thursday, man, this month has flown by. Clester Johnson, how are you doing up there in Omaha, Nebraska today, my guy?
I'm doing quite well. Can you hear me loud and clear?
We hear you great.
Now, you were just talking about songs that you remember when we were coming up. Now, do you remember this song? Mama used to say, take your time, young man. Mama used to say, don't you rush to get old. Mama used to say, take it in your time, live your life.
Yeah, take it in your stride. Yeah,
take it in your stride. So that just popped in my head when you were talking about songs. I don't know why, but
yeah. Well, I added my own little ad lib to it, but Here we go. Going through the same things. What was the name of that group? Gosh darn it. I've got them in my phone, man.
See, you're not giving me the melody. I can't pick it up because
hold on.
We know you were not a part of the West High Singers. We know that.
Listen, I was talking to Austin earlier, my guy, and I know you'll appreciate this because I think you'll have a good understanding of how I feel about it, right? Here it is. What happened was I told Austin, I said, Austin, you know what they did with Stricky? God knew something. He had something in mind when he was thinking about Stricky. And he said, I'm going to give this young man, I'm going to give him some athletic abilities. I'm going to make him be able to do his thing on the athletic front. And, it's called Portrait. Here you go. Hold on. Let me see if I can play it. Copyright. This, we do not own the right to this song. I'm trying to get to the. Here we go.
We only get like 10 seconds. So
wait, I'm trying to get to the chorus.
Yeah, you better quit playing that.
I know. Oh my God. Okay, there we go. Yeah, that's it.
We're gonna get an email like this video's been taken down for.
I'm trying to turn it off. Okay, there we go.
Actually, you should have played the song "Killing Me Softly" because that's exactly what you've been doing to me right now.
No, man. Let's go ahead and jump right into it. Because it popped in my head because we're about to do it again. Once again, WTF? We're here. We're live. We're on. We're in color, not in living color, but we're in color. But let's talk a little bit because I think these segments are gonna come together. One in the other. It's going to be like a continuation of the discussion that we're going to have on this first segment. Basically, the question comes out as this. Word on the street is that a lot of people are upset. Some people are disappointed. Some people don't believe that Bronny James should have been drafted. A lot of people that have played at USC that had way better numbers go undrafted, but yet he finds himself in. Now, I don't think that changed some dynamics of it, but the question still remains, is Bronny James a pro? This is how it's going to tie in both of these segments. Do you think he, at this point right now, is an NBA player? How do you view it? How do you see it? Not where he's going to be or what he's going to be, because I will give a little bit of a deference to it in that I understand that it takes time, because I came in the same year as Kobe Bryant and all of, the Allen Iverson and that whole crew, Ray Allen.
Great class. The best
Walker,
class ever.
I think it's one of those. It was a great one. Steve Nash, all of us, we all came in the same time. So we were all in the same summer league at the same time. So, but the thing with Kobe is you knew there was greatness there. Struggled. It took Kobe a good 2-3 years before he really caught fire. And it's very rare when guys come in and do some things. I got to say, a guy that came in early and did his thing, Kevin Garnett, coming out of high school. Kevin Garnett definitely did his thing coming in. There were some others. Antoine Walker actually did his thing. Allen Iverson. A lot of those guys did their things first.
James.
LeBron. Absolutely. You definitely saw growth in his game. But is Bronny that? What's your thought?
Strickland, listen, let me tell you something. I realize I agree with everything you said, but I'm going to have a very unpopular opinion amongst people who have talked about nepotism, people who have talked about give them a chance. You just mentioned wait and see. You've given examples of some of the best of all time.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I mean, You said Kobe Bryant in the same breath, Bronny James. Like that those two things don't go together. They don't go together.
Like oil and water.
So what I will say is, based on my assessment and my feeling right now, I don't believe Bronny is a pro. I can see this thing not ending very well. And I really feel that LeBron is doing a disservice to his son. I believe that he should have made him wait another couple of years to just let him develop a little bit more, let him get more confidence. Even that year at USC did not really look that great.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it didn't look good. So most people know why he got drafted. Listen, I get the power that LeBron has, that he can pull the strings along with their agent, Rich Paul. But we have this thing, Strickland, called the eye test, right?
Mm-hmm.
We know when we see something, he got it. Maybe it's going to take a little while to develop, but I can see a path of greatness. I'm going to just say it right now, at this point in time right now, Eric, and there's more I could give you because I'm going to let you chime in, but I don't see that with Bronny James right now. Unfortunately, I just don't see it.
Okay. I think he's a pro. I'm going to say that there are areas of his game that if he really takes an opportunity to work on areas of his game that really helps him in the development, but because really a lot of the stuff can acquire growth is by way of film. So watching film, getting an opportunity to do so and see the errors of his ways, I think would help him dramatically. All right. I look at him, what he had. Was it 12 or 15 last night? 5 of 11 shooting.
Yeah, he went 5 for 11. I think it was like 12 points. 12
points. 5 of 11. He was 2 of 5 from the 3 after going like 0 of 11.
Mm-hmm. Then he finally
more
knocked
than
a couple.
That because you had
15.
Like
15. Yeah,
yeah.
Cluster's right.
You had the others from the other league. It hasn't been a very good result. Like if you really look at it, his numbers over the 5 games I think he's been playing in.
Well, he set out the
3
one
there.
Yeah,
it's 3 in Vegas. So the 3 in Vegas, he's averaged 25 minutes a game. Now that's a lot of minutes. 7 points, 3 rebounds, 0 assists. That's the issue I think that he's going to have to work on because he's only 6'1" and he's not going to be able to play the 2. I don't care what anybody says. That's not going to happen. So if he's willing to develop that area of his game and the assists, I think he could be a good pro. I think he really does have a good head on him. I just think, like, if you go and watch some film on him, it's not understanding core principles of the game. And that's like off the pass, getting off of the pass, you get into help. So you don't allow guys to turn corners. They have to get there, see you, and then make a pass, and then you recover. Or it's like he gets stuck. It's like going under on screens when he should chase over. It's not getting back on defense. So it's a lot of things that you see, but I can't blame him for that. Sometimes I have to blame his dad.
Well, because
I'll
his dad, push back a little bit. I think you're right on the defense, but that's what surprised me most about Bronny is I thought that's the one area he'd focus on, but within those bad shooting nights, you're seeing some loafs out there. Like, I don't know if it was just like the confidence issue starting to come down, but there was multiple times where it was kind of like LeBron walking back on defense. And it's like with the bad shooting nights, if you want to like try to carve yourself into that ultimate role player, that shocked me a little bit, seeing the loafs on defense. I was like, that's how you're going to carve out a career. So I'm kind of with Clester. I don't see pro, maybe G League. Even then, it's a long road. It's purely potential right now.
Go ahead, Clester.
I'm going to say this, Eric. When I look at the starting point guards in the NBA right now, because there's no doubt that Bronny is going to go down to the G League. I believe he has to go to the G League, and they're going to bring him up sometime during the year and maybe let him get in a few minutes in an NBA game. I can see him playing in 1 or 2 NBA games this year. And because I really think ultimately what they actually want is they want to see a father and a son in the game. That is ultimately what they want to happen. Okay. By any means necessary. That is just my opinion. I could be wrong. But when I look at him guarding a Kyrie Irving or guarding a Steph Curry or
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander,
I mean, it's going to be child's play. And he definitely will have a bullseye on his back. And if he don't have those competitive juices to compete, he's just going to look foolish. And right now, I love what Harrison just said. He's shown signs of loafing. As a freshly drafted player who is hungry to make it in the NBA, when your shooting is not going well, you have to try to make it up in other areas. Playing defense, getting steals, assists, something. And I don't see that out of him. He doesn't take initiative to try to show people, listen, I'm not shooting well, but I'm about to go hard. One thing about you, E Strick, when I watched you play, I mean, people knew that you was hungry. You was a bulldog. And they put you up against a guy like Bronny. You know, I remember you pickpocketed Brooks. What's his name? Brooks
Thompson from Oklahoma
who was
State.
a top player. You know, he was a top player. Like, imagine that, you know, for out of Okie State.
Yeah.
Listen, he made him not want to dribble the ball. Okay. And
that's a fact.
I just see that kind of stuff happening with Bronny because he is going to be a rotisserie chicken. When they come out there, people going to be like this right here.
Yeah. Yeah. That's going to be the thing he has to face.
Well, real quick, I'll add to that. His Bronny's best night, he was still the worst on the plus minus, a -10. And it's just the defense. He was still, like Clester said, he's getting cooked out there defensively. He's just the 3-and-D stuff. I'm just not buying it. Not at all.
No. I can understand that. And so for me, it's going to come down. But I'm gonna get off of that for because I think we've gotten past. But here's what you guys are saying as to why I think it's the way it is. Because a lot of those second round players have come in there with zero guarantee. They don't have no guarantees. One guy got, I think, 50 or 75,000 as a guarantee, just as I think 2023, and that's only because they basically paid out his contract over in Europe as to why he was able to get money. So my thing is, you give that man $7.9 million, 4.4 of it guaranteed. Why would you hustle? You good. Cut me if you want to. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
yeah, $4 million plus
right?
guaranteed,
right
off the bat, and you haven't
done nothing. So
that's where my problem comes in, huh? The power of Rich Paul.
That's where my issue comes. The dumbness of Rob Pelinka and Jeannie Buss. Dumb. Like you maxed LeBron. He didn't take a cut to help the team become better, and you gave this. Like, I could understand if he would have said, "Okay, I'm going to take 20 million less off of this max, so now we can go out and get a couple things to make us better." But you maxed because you didn't get the players. Well, it is because I think a lot of players just didn't want to play with you because they see it's a circus. It's a clown show. So then you give him the money too. So now somebody's gonna get fired if this don't work.
Well, I'm gonna tell you what. Connect. I do feel like they made a very good first round choice. I think that.
I think Dalton Connect's a great win.
Dalton Connect is averaging over 20 points. They said, currently, will he do that? Obviously, during the season, probably not. But who knows? I mean, Dalton Connect is the classic put in the work player. I mean, that guy bounced around from school to school to school, and if you see his year by year stat line, it's incredibly awesome. You can see that guy just made leaps and bounds and strides. He improved his game, and he showed it by becoming the player of the year in the SEC. And you can see that right now while he's playing. Like, there's no comparison between the two. Now, I understand that Bronny is younger, 19. He's a second rounder. But you got to show some flashes of it. And at this point, I don't see any flashes of it. And that bothers me, that scares me. And I think that this is premature. It's premature bringing him out. It's all because LeBron got another year, maybe 2, before he wants to hang it up.
So you look at July 6th, his first game, he goes for 4 points on 2 of 9 shooting, 0 for 3, 0 for 3. 2 rebounds, 2 assists, no turnovers in 22 minutes in a loss. Had a knee swelling, out on July 7th. July 10th, he goes for 3 points, 1 of 3 shooting on 0 of 3, or 0 of 1, 0 of 1 for 3. 5 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 turnovers in 29 minutes in another loss. July 12th, 8 points on 3 of 14 shooting, 0 for 8 in 3-point. And I sent some video out on him, and I got a chance to watch some depth on video, and I was just like, he had layup opportunities, cut opportunity. If you're missing, you don't stay at the freaking 3-point line and keep shooting. You figure out how to get to the free throw line, or you figure out how to cut or help. Sometimes the pass is not going to be you. It's going to be you making a cut, which is going to open up. There's so many things about his game. That's the disappointment for me. Being of a father who is, said to be a very cerebral player, someone who has great basketball IQ. The things that he wasn't doing was disappointing to me as to why I saw a lot of the fail. But it didn't necessarily mean to me that he's not capable. He's got to become a point guard. He's not like Stricky. He's 6'1", but he's not strong like I was. He can't be physical. He gets bumped off, knocked off. And so I think that's where the problem is being shown at this particular point.
And I think the thing that you guys are talking about too, both Strick, what you're saying with basketball IQ, and then also Clester with actual it factor, the flair, the style. I think those things come with being a developed athlete. And if you're not there yet, I think that comes after. And obviously, what Clester said is honestly a shame he didn't get more time, because the NBA is not where you go to become a good enough player to be in the NBA. That's not where you go to develop as a player. That will happen naturally with time. You'll get better, obviously. But that's not where you go to figure out IQ, flair, all those things, the it factor. You go into it having that. That's why you go into it.
Excellent point. And let me add one more thing. LeBron summed it up all. LeBron pretty much told you guys what Bronny was. LeBron has said in an interview, what people don't realize is Bronny doesn't give a F about none of this. Have you guys seen that interview? Harrison,
no.
Naya, have you guys seen that interview?
A recent one?
He said probably about a week ago. Because it's about all the blowback he's been getting in the media about, is he a pro? He isn't a pro. And what LeBron said is Bronny doesn't give a F. What this kid does is he goes home and he plays video games. And LeBron tried to make it sound like, hey, he's not bothered by what's being said in the media, but
that's bad.
It sounds like he's not working hard. Is what it sounds
like. Go home
and
play video games and
exactly. Exactly. What I would have loved to hear from LeBron is, hey, listen, Bronny knows he has work to do when he's not at practice or whatever. When he's not in games, he's in that gym,
putting in the work,
shooting. He's trying to get better. He knows that the speed of the game is faster than what he's seen. Like I thought LeBron would say something different than Bronny doesn't give an F about what's being said in the media, because I don't care what anybody say. When you're a pro, they all have rabbit ears. They all can hear what's going on in the media. Even though they try to avoid it, they know when the sentiment about them is bad. I mean, look at what happened to the guard at Philadelphia, 6'10" guard.
Ben Simmons.
Ben Simmons. Like, Ben Simmons tried to, act like nothing bothered him, and they showed video of him. Every time he went out, people were yelling at him, saying he sucked, leave Philadelphia. So this kid he's 19. He's going to be subjected to this for a while until he becomes something special. And I don't see that happening.
Well, there it is. We're going to get out of here and take a quick break. We'll come back because we're going to add to this conversation because someone else thinks the way that some of us think in here, and that is Jaylen Brown. And we're going to talk about what was said and thoughts on that. But we've got a little twist on it. So we'll stay with us and we'll come back and we'll discuss it right after this. 93.7 Ticket.
Right now at Planet Fitness, you can get everything you need for just $1 down. And I mean everything. Top-tier equipment? Check. 24-hour access? You bet. Free fitness training? Always. Workouts in the free PF app? What'd I tell you? Even super friendly team members.
Hey, welcome to Planet Fitness.
Oh, hey. I was just mentioning you.
Hey.
Join Planet Fitness today and get everything you need for just $1 down, $15 a month. Cancel anytime. Deal ends Thursday, July 18th. See Home Club for details.
For over 15 years, Integrated Life Choices has empowered individuals with disabilities in Lincoln and throughout Nebraska. They provide comprehensive services from group homes and independent living services to job training, ensuring fulfilling lives for those that they serve. Now, they're inviting you to join their mission. If you're passionate about making a difference in the lives of people with developmental disabilities, explore rewarding career opportunities with them. Learn more about their services and apply today at www.ilc.net. Be a part of Integrated Life Choices, where your work truly changes lives.
What a day. I could sure use an afternoon pick-me-up. Hold up. The new 93.7 The Ticket location has a milk, coffee, and tea inside? Oh, yeah. This is a game changer.
Need an afternoon pick-me-up? How about a coffee or smoothie on your way to work? Stop by the Ticket Mill location on 1040 O Street to get your go-to drink or try out our new game day drinks, exclusive to the Ticket Mill location. We know it'll make your day a million times better.
Nebco is hiring CDL drivers for ready mixed concrete, Husker concrete, and Beatrice concrete. Nebco offers great pay, medical and retirement benefits, paid time off, and they pay for CDL training. Apply today and start your new career with a $2,500 hiring bonus. From Nebco's beginning in 1908, it's the employees that have formed the company's solid foundation. Start your career today. Visit nebcoinc.com. That's NEBCOINC.com.
We have two boys, so we needed more space. We lived in a townhouse, so we decided to build.
Casey Bowman and her husband Joe built their first home with us. This is Bob Benish of Aspen Builders. Working with the Bowmans was fantastic.
After the first meeting, we really liked them as people.
I was really skeptical about the whole building process, more so than Joe was. But they explained everything before it happened. If there were problems or issues along the way, they called and explained everything. They just really helped ease my mind.
They were really good about giving us options as far as what fit in the budget, what didn't fit in the budget. They have a designer, Rachel.
She was amazing. She was very helpful in making sure that our house turned out good. I wouldn't change anything. I wouldn't change the lot. I wouldn't change colors. I love everything about it. Everything. It's perfect for us.
Make your dream home a reality and call Aspen Builders at 423-6811. Online at aspenbuildersinc.com. Your home is waiting at Aspen Builders.
Early break with Sip and Jake.
I'd never turn it off. I'd never turned it off. I would never turn it off. I go flat 9. Ooh. I like it. I just love the sound of it.
I'd turn it off. I'd walk to a different bar. I wouldn't.
Seriously?
It's horrible. It's horrible.
Bill, what is the why?
It's a 194.
Why?
It just doesn't. No,
That's
it's
their
just
biggest
no.
disparity we've ever had.
Yeah,
Kind of
it's a
song.
194. Nothing. There's not one good thing about that song. I've never questioned you more in my life.
Early break with Sip and Jake from 6 to 8 every weekday morning on 93.7 The Ticket.
Hey, Husker Nation. This is Todd Euler, two-time national champion, here to talk to you about Window World Lincoln. At Window World, we specialize in replacement windows, doors, siding, and roofing. Whether you're looking to enhance the beauty of your home or increase its energy efficiency, we've got you covered. And here's the best part. We offer the best for less. Our team is dedicated to providing top-quality products and exceptional service at affordable prices. We want to earn your business and make your home improvement dreams a reality. So why wait? Contact Window World Lincoln today at 464-7313 or visit our website at windowworldlincoln.com. Window World Lincoln, where quality meets affordability.
Working at Continental in Lincoln isn't a job, it's a career. And right now, they've raised wages again, and they're hiring for production operators at $24.62 per hour, which grows to $28.97 per hour within 3 years. Skilled trade positions now start at $33.36 per hour, with opportunities to make more based on certifications. Continental also has salary jobs available and great benefits, plus medical and prescription costs at very low premiums. Dental, vision, and life insurance are offered at no premium cost to the associates, with increased bonuses and vacation for new hires. To learn more or apply, go to continentaljobs.com with keyword Lincoln. Come work at Continental today.
Hi, it's Sean Callahan here for Koppel Chevrolet GMC, and maybe the biggest savings in the Midwest are happening right now at Koppel. When you buy a new GMC or Chevrolet anywhere else, you might be paying too much. But right now, we're going to give you over $10,000 off list or 1.9% APR on select new Chevrolets or GMCs. So please give us a shot before you buy anywhere else. Please stop in the dealership or check us out online at koppelcars.com. You'll be glad you did. Must trade and finance with approved credit.
The weather is hot, the kids are out of school, and you're on your way to the lake and summer road trips. Are you getting to your vacation spot comfortably, or is your car letting you down? Mullen Motors Lot is full of great vehicles to take home, so you don't have to worry about your current car barely surviving another road trip. Come check out their lot just north of 48th and Layton and find your next ride for summer road trips and beyond. Mullen Motors.
No tag-on, just quality vehicles. Mullen Motors.
Football season is nearly here, and your long wait for year 2 of Matt Rule is almost over. Gear up for the season with 93.7 The Ticket's coverage of Big Ten Media Days from July 23rd to the 25th, live from Lucas Oil Stadium in Indianapolis. Jay Foreman, Amon Green, Adam Carricker, Chancellor Brewington, Derek Pearson, Steve Sipple, Jake Sorensen, and Nick Sainer will be in Indy for our shows Tuesday through Thursday. Getting the latest news from Nebraska and everyone else around the conference. Coverage of Big Ten Media Days is brought to you by 1890 Nebraska, Stevens and Smith Construction, The Complex, Warhorse Casino, and Riddles Jewelry. On the Block with Strick and Austin.
If it was the Big Ten and the SEC and the Big 12 and the ACC's idea to kick back to grow the game at lower levels, we wouldn't have these conversations. But because the NCAA is asking them to do that, it feels like they're getting their wallet stolen, money taken out of it, and it's not their idea, so they're against it.
Yeah.
Weekdays from 2 to 4 on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com. Back to We Talk Facts on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com. Here are your hosts, Strick and Clester.
Welcome back to We Talk Facts. It is the second segment, and we're going to do the continuation of the discussion in which we were having about whether or not Bronny James is a pro. We know that Jaylen Brown basically was talking. We don't know who it is. We do think maybe it was his girlfriend, and then also Angel Reese was sitting there. She was tweeting or something on her phone. But they were having a conversation, and he mouths that he's not a pro, and the response from his young lady to the right was, well, I think he'll be okay if he goes to jail. I'm paraphrasing, but in essence, that's the gist of the conversation. And he hits him with Jaylen Brown hits him with the gas face, and basically was like, nah. And so then Jaylen's response, to that was a tweet that he then puts out, And in that tweet, he says, "It's a flex to have your son alongside you in the NBA. It reflects greatness and longevity. Bronny has all the tools around him." You see that he didn't deny the fact that he said the quote, but he's also stating that he feels that he has the tools around him, meaning also, does he have it in him? And this is what I think he's alluding to. He's not necessarily saying, he's saying he's got everything he wants. If he wants to go into that toolbox and build it, he's capable of doing so to be successful. And so he looks forward to watching his growth. Clester, I don't want to just dig into that because a lot of people have talked about those specific instances, what he said, what it meant, all of that and the response. I want to dig a little deeper because I want to talk about two parts to this. One, you have social media aspects of it, but two, is there a point where media goes too far, where they're all in your mouth, all in your face, and they're literally lip reading you? Did they bring somebody in, that does sign language and so to say, okay, we need you to do an interpretation on what was said, and then puts it all out there. Like, I didn't give you permission. That ain't on the record. That's just me in my private time.
Mm-hmm.
Does the media go a little too far, or is it fair game? What's your take as far as that discussion?
I'm going to say I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. If I'm sitting there with my peoples, let's say all four of us all gathered together, we're sitting at a Husker game and we're all evaluating what's going on the court.
Dylan Raiola throws 2 or 3 interceptions.
That's between us. That's between us. I just think that is just going too far. That is going too far. And if I was Jaylen Brown, I would say, hey, listen. I would say just that. I say, listen.
Get your hand in my pocket.
I was having a personal conversation with my people, and that was not fodder for the internet. Unfortunately, that's why you see quite a few players after games, they're sitting there.
Yeah.
They're talking to each other like that because they know that they no longer have privacy. But the crazy thing is, here they are in the front row, and they're just talking, and the cameras are just directly on them. And I think this is going to be a valuable lesson to Jaylen. I think from this point forward, when he's in public, you're going to see him doing this now.
He's going to be cognizant. Yeah.
I just think it's total BS, and I don't like it. Well, I'm
going to have to push back. I learned that very valuable lesson very early, before social media, before all of this. So therefore, I'm going to push back a little bit right now at this particular point. My pushback is this. You're a public figure, my guy. You're like a president, but you just happen to be in sports. You're just like a CEO. You just happen to be playing in sports. You are a public figure. Therefore, whatever you do, whatever you say, you're under a microscope on all things, and you are in that space now because you're making $200 and some million a year, my guy. And so everybody's going to be in your face. Therefore, it's when you're in public square, it's a free for all. It's basically like Thunderdome. You can do, one man enter, one man leave. 2 men enter, 1 man leave. That's how it is. It's like Thunderdome, baby. It's whatever goes in there. You know what I'm saying?
Denial is a river in Africa. I will say that.
It's Egypt.
Egypt.
It's in Africa.
Egypt is in Africa.
I know
Egypt,
what you're quoting.
Get it right, class.
Egypt is in Africa.
I know the video you're quoting. I know you're quoting something. You're online a lot, I see. It's denial is a river in Egypt.
In Africa. Egypt is in Africa. So I'm not wrong.
You're not wrong. No, you're not wrong.
So, but anyway, I believe that it is a violation of privacy That's my opinion, and I think that many others will agree that that's why some people decide that they don't want to do very many interviews, because they know that a lot of things that they say, a lot of things that are taken out of context. We don't really know what the entire context of their conversation was. We really don't. So that just bothers me that people can think they know what the whole context of what's going on and what's being said, and take that and throw it in the media. And now you got
it becomes a whole story. It creates a cycle. I mean, I get what you're saying.
Now you got to deal with it.
But unfortunately, yes.
And I'm saying, was it a private conversation if you're on camera?
But see, that's the thing.
But he didn't know he was on camera.
You don't know.
Yes,
You don't know
yes.
you're on camera.
And I understand that, but I definitely agree with you, Strick, more on this case of the media is never going to stop dehumanizing and objectifying public figures. They will always be an object to get money from. Like you said, you as an athlete or as a celebrity, you have to learn how to deal with it. Is it unfortunate? Is it unfair that you have to cater to people?
That don't make it right.
Yeah, exactly.
That's not right.
It doesn't make it right.
We have to say that that's not right.
It's not right, but it is.
Harrison, what's your take? You're not with me. You understand me?
The media is out of control. We're talking about.
Wait a minute. When you going?
Thank you, Harrison.
We're talking about Jaylen Brown being on courtside. That's one thing. Go ask Kawhi Leonard and James Harden how they feel about their privacy. It's not
James
just courtside.
Harden in there.
They're gonna follow you to the club. They're gonna follow you wherever they find
He made
you.
it rain, though.
Exactly, and that's BS. Nobody.
There ain't no BS. You shouldn't be. You know they
A
got
right to
also?
privacy.
They
Everyone
got
deserves
your
it.
boy. They got your boy Gronk.
John Morant.
They got Gronk too. Remember Gronk? Now John Morant was that was idiotic.
I mean, you're causing scenes there.
You
No,
literally
but I'm
did
saying
this.
John Morant threw 50K in the club. That shouldn't have been recorded. If you give yourself a nice
I'm in the back room of the strip club. Wait a minute, how's this out on the plane now? How you know what with thick thing I was dancing on me? How you know that?
I mean, you know, brother is not entitled to a private dance. I mean, come on, that should not be in the media.
Tina Turner said, "I'm your private dancer, dancer for money." Yeah, you should not know that. I feel you.
Let me throw this in there. Shame, right? At some point, we got to push back as the people and say, listen, it is shameful that media members feel that they can get away with this stuff. And when people start pushing back and denying interviews, because the media can only function on what the players are doing, like both things go hand in hand. So therefore, you should be a little bit more fair with the pros and the people who are public figures. See, back when Michael Jordan in the league was back in the 90s, they used to protect your boy Jordan, right?
Right.
You never saw any of his effery going on. And they even said that. See, the media used to be way more respectful, but now it's like, let's get a story. Let's put him on Front Street. Let's make him look bad. And that makes you not even want to be a pro. That makes you not want to be a public figure. That makes you not want to go out and be friends and take selfies. And like, it makes you go, I'm gonna put everybody at arm's distance because I know you're looking for a story. It makes you very cynical. And I just think this all feeds into all of it. We allow it, we feed into it, we love it. And at some point, people got to push back and say, EIE, enough is enough.
I absolutely feel you. Man, great discussion. And it's a debatable topic. It's something that definitely everybody probably has an opinion on one way or the other. The media can get out of line at times and so forth and so on. So we also got to be, as athletes, got to be cognizant of those types of situations and circumstances. So we're going to take a quick break. We're going to finish up. We got moment of the week in store. And listen, Clester's going to love this one. He hasn't seen it. My boy Clester's going to love this one. because we have a personal inside joke that we say when we see things like this happen. Moment of the week coming up next, 93.7 The Ticket. We are WTF.
Get ready, Husker fans. The Big Red Preview is coming soon. Join us Saturday night, August 3rd, for an exclusive look at your Nebraska football team in action. Experience the excitement, the energy, the sights and sounds of a game day as the 2024 football season kicks off. Visit Huskers.com/tickets and bring your family, friends, and all your Big Red pride to Memorial Stadium, Saturday night, August 3rd. That's Huskers.com/tickets. Brought to you by Husker Athletics and 1890 Nebraska. Winning tradition, future success.
Hey, Nebraska! Registration is officially closed for the 40th annual Cornhusker State Games, taking place July 11th through the 21st in Lincoln, Omaha, and other Nebraska communities. The Cornhusker State Games will feature 70 sports for athletes of all ages and abilities. If you didn't sign up but want to follow along for results or watch the action yourself, go to CornhuskerStateGames.com. Thanks to our partners, Nebraska Orthopedic Center, Pepsi Cola, Nebraska Medical Association, and Farmers Mutual of Nebraska.
West are happening right now at Koppel. When you buy a new GMC or Chevrolet anywhere else, you might be paying too much. But right now, we're going to give you over $10,000 off list or 1.9% APR on select new Chevrolets or GMCs. So please give us a shot before you buy anywhere else. Please stop in the dealership or check us out online at koppelcars.com. You'll be glad you did. Must trade and finance with approved credit.
Looking for a job that feels like family? Join Lincoln Industries, where tradition meets innovation. They're a family-owned, privately held manufacturing company with a passion for excellence and a commitment to their community. They have openings on all shifts at both the main plant and Air Park facilities, offering flexibility to fit your schedule. Whether you're a seasoned professional or just starting out, there's a place for you there. At Lincoln Industries, they invest in their people's success, providing opportunities for growth and advancement. Apply now and become a part of something special at Lincoln Industries. Prodigy Baseball Academy, Lincoln's premier baseball program, is excited to partner with the #1 national youth and high school program to offer a larger player development program with a national network for tournaments and recruiting. Prodigy Baseball has been nominated several years by the Lincoln Choice Awards for outstanding dedication to youth baseball. Come see the USA Prime Prodigy difference. For a full listing of tryouts and to learn more about USA Prime Prodigy, check them out on Facebook at Lincoln Prodigy Baseball or at LincolnProdigyBaseball.com. USA Prime Prodigy is excited to announce the tryouts for the upcoming season. Prodigy Baseball is where players in Lincoln go to receive player development, a competitive tournament schedule, and incredible family atmosphere. USA Prime Prodigy will be hosting tryouts July 14th through the 16th at 6 p.m. at Optimus Sports Complex for ages 7 to 14. Jalen Wordley, Caleb Clark, and Mason McConaughey from Husker Baseball will be there to sign autographs and talk to the youth. Tryouts start on July 14th at 6 p.m. Learn more at LincolnProdigybaseball.com.
When you were a kid, clubs were cool. Robotics club and space club and stuff like that. But what do adults get? Book clubs and quilting clubs? Nah, forget that. How about margarita clubs and old-fashioned clubs? Get to Upside Bar and Lounge for the best clubs in town. Try all 10 varieties of Upside margaritas or old fashions and take home a free souvenir glass. Grab the whole crew and pair it with taco night on Mondays or whiskey Wednesdays. Upside Bar and Lounge at 29th and Pine Lake.
IT issues wreaking havoc on your day? It's time to hire the experts. It's time to hire Hamilton. When it comes to your business, you don't have time to worry about network security, data backup, and protection, or support when devices slow down or stop working. At Hamilton, we ensure that your technology is up to speed and works as hard as you do. Don't let IT issues slow you down. You deserve better. Hire Hamilton at hamiltonisbusiness.com.
Start your Sundays off right with Jeff and Nicole Essink on Fitness Fanatics. Jeff and Nicole discuss health and wellness, how to achieve fitness goals, and more through the life of gym owners and gym goers. It's Fitness Fanatics from 9 to 11 a.m. on Sundays on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Football season is nearly here, and your long wait for year 2 of Matt Rule is almost over. Gear up for the season with 93.7 The Ticket's coverage of Big Ten Media Days from July 23rd to the 25th, live from Lucas Oil Stadium in Indianapolis. Jay Foreman, Amon Green, Adam Carricker, Chancellor Brewington, Derek Pearson, Steve Sipple, Jake Sorensen, and Nick Sainer will be in Indy for our shows Tuesday through Thursday. getting the latest news from Nebraska and everyone else around the conference. Coverage of Big Ten Media Days is brought to you by 1890 Nebraska, Stevens and Smith Construction, The Complex, Warhorse Casino, and Riddles Jewelry.
93.7 The Ticket is proud to provide listeners with daily opportunities to win contests and prizes on our airwaves, and would like to take this opportunity to remind you of a couple rules. All participants must be 21 or older and must wait 30 days after winning a prize before participating in another contest. Once you win, you have 30 days to pick up your prize at the K&TK Studios, 1040 O Street in Lincoln, or your prize will be forfeit. Thank you for participating in our contest, and thank you for listening to 93.7 The Ticket.
Early break with Sip and Jake.
I'd never turn it off. I'd never turned it off. I would never turn it off. I go flat 9.
Ooh.
I like it. I just love the sound of it.
I'd turn it off. I'd walk to a different bar. I wouldn't.
Seriously?
It's horrible. It's horrible.
Bill, what is the why?
It's a 194.
Why?
This doesn't. No, it's
That's
just
the biggest
no.
despair we've ever had.
Yeah,
on a
it's a
song.
194. Nothing. There's that one good thing about that song. I've never questioned you more in my life.
Early break with Sip and Jake from 6 to 8 every weekday morning on 93.7 The Ticket. Back to We Talk Facts on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com. Here are your hosts, Strick and Clester.
Last segment here on WTF We Talk Facts. Oh, we hope you guys are enjoying this as much as we are as well. Shout out to those on the Sutter Heyman text line who have chimed in. Crowbait has something to say on the Sutter Heyman text line. Thank you, Crowbait. Should probably give an F when you're not an when you're not NBA material. Should probably give an F when you're not NBA material. So that's what Crowbait had to say. I agree. I think that was a bad way to look at it because of the fact that, you know, you look terrible, you look horrible, and it doesn't look like there's been progression from game to game. Looks like a lot of the same, which means if you don't give an F and you going home and playing video games, you ain't looking at the right video. That's the way I look at it. So anyway, you should come back with something new, something fresh, something different. You know, I got a new attitude. I'm on a music tip today, class. I'm feeling it today. I'm on the music. The songs is just popping up in my head.
You know, in regards to that message, again, I know that LeBron wants to have his son be his own man, but I don't think LeBron's been helping him very well in how he's convey the messages to the media.
Okay, there it is. So now we're gonna give you WTF moment of the week. Naya, get it.
On his way.
Rewind. Can we rewind? Oh! Hey! Yeah! Class, what just happened on that right there?
He went to the heavens.
He went to that's the word. That whenever me and Class see anything look like that, he went to the heavens and gave him an eyeball saying, boy, what you jumping for?
You know what's crazy is it's funny that y'all played this.
Oh, Lord.
But me and my little guy, Kai, we were watching the top 20 best dunks of all times in the NBA. And it's crazy that y'all showing this because I saw Joel Embiid get posterized. I forgot who the guy who did it to him. But the guy came to the press conference the next day with a T-shirt on with the dunk on the T-shirt.
No.
Yes. With
that's the worst
sunglasses on, going up over on top of Joel Embiid. I mean, it was crazy. And yeah, man, you can lose a lot of style points by getting dunked on.
Listen. Stricky don't get dunked on except one time. I got.
Who got you?
Boy, Stevie Franchise. Stevie Francis got me trying to take a charge above the restricted, and I was a little too late.
You know, there's some people it's okay. You know, Steve Franchise had a reputation, but you know, like if you got dunked on by like Vince Carter, you know, Michael Jordan, like there's certain people who dunked on you, Kobe Bryant, and it was like, okay, you know, LeBron, D Wade. There are certain people, if they get you, it's almost like an honor because they've gotten so many people. They've gotten so many people.
One of the ones that LeBron, like there's two in my mind that literally pop up right now when I think about the ultimate to the heavens and just lay you in a body bag. No pun intended. That's something we say when we talk about you got body. You know, when we talk about NBA dunks on people, right? So that ain't. We don't condone that type of stuff here on WTF. We talk facts. We do WTF you. We talk a lot of, you know what I'm saying, stuff. But you ain't had to dump that night. You didn't have to. But nonetheless, there's the two that I'm thinking. One of them was LeBron James in Miami against Dallas, and they threw a pass. Jason Terry got lost in the sauce, and they threw it up, and LeBron caught him looking like this, and Lord have mercy. That's just not the. And then you go straight to the canvas, like you got a power drive by Steven. What did he call it? Stone Cold Stunner by Stephen Austin. Listen, then it was DeAndre Jordan.
That's the one that always off the lob. Oh my God.
Mercy.
Yeah.
It sucks to be you.
Talk about hitting the canvas hard.
Hey,
That
to
was the
me,
biggest thud
those are
after
good.
the-
Those are good. But the best one to me of all time is when Scottie Pippen dunked on Ewan
and pushed him.
And when Shaq dunked on he dunked on what's his name?
Oh, I know. He was with the Knicks.
Yeah,
God dang it.
threw the ball back at him.
Yeah.
He was off
Yeah.
the upset. Yeah, what's his name?
Oh,
Scottie Pippen and Shaq had the two most ignorant dunked on you of all times. Those two right there, because their opponents got so mad that they wanted to fight.
Right. That's a fact. Do you have anything that popped in your mind? Now, Stricky got some high school highlights. Now, I got a couple in college. But high school, Claude have mercy. If you was in the lane and I happened to get in there, watch your head. I'm trying to put you in it.
If we're going high school, just go back. You can look at any Zion Williamson or Mac McClung game. Those guys Zion was ridiculous.
Oh my goodness.
It wasn't fair what he was doing to kids.
It's not fair what he's doing to them young bulls.
Hey, Vince Carter in college and in pro, I mean,
that's a fact.
You were a casualty.
Vince Carter did something in game that I was like, come on, bro. And it was against us too. It was against us. It was against the Mavericks when I was there. I'll take the onus. He went in and got, I think it was a steal or an outlet, and he was alone, and he did a 360 opposite in game. It wasn't like, he goes up and went everybody turns the strong way. So if you're right-handed, you turn counterclockwise for a 360. He went clockwise 360 and was looking at the rim when he did it. I said, yeah, bro, he different.
How about Sean Kemp coming to the ring?
No.
Bam! And
Tom Chambers. I can't forget Tom Chambers. Tom Chambers put his knee and his name in your mouth.
We gotta throw up D Rose for doing this then.
He put in your mouth. No, that was disrespectful what he did to me. But hey, I could go on forever, but unfortunately we got to get out of here. More things to go for the weeknight. But another great episode of WTF We Talk Facts. Clester Johnson, thank you, my friend, for joining us remotely. Hopefully we'll see you next week. My guy.
Absolutely.
And there she is, DJ Naya. We love y'all. We see y'all next week. Peace.
Peace.
Get ready, Husker fans. The Big Red Preview